Alright, welcome back to the Count of Shadows. We're continuing on with Shin Megami Tensei. So, we just did a bunch of fusing, and we are going on now. Uh, I did summon for some more demons. We can have a full team now. I figured it's probably worth it. I think we're actually going to walk back down to the other place, because I want to get a bit more money to replace what I just lost. Summoning up these demons, but I think otherwise, that's Rag's jewelry. We don't have quite anything we need right there. Gun, attack. Gun, attack. No. Extra, extra. Yes. Ah. Yeah, we're really tearing through stuff now. We need to head further down. You know, it's much more compact than the GBA version. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I know. We heard it the last time when we first got here. That will occasionally repeat every once in a while until you save your destined partner. Trying to Fuma Bell. Fuma Bell, I don't remember that. It's probably a mistranslated or untranslated item. Oh, all the way down here at the bottom. What is further down here? I know what's further down here. Templar Knights. I have not fought one of those in a while. Really. Although I do remember fighting. Those were good times. I remember the Crusades. They were nice. I remember Holy Warriors when they came down here, like, I fought in the name of the Lord, and it's like, he told you not, thou shalt not kill. I mean, like, he didn't make exceptions. I don't know why you were underneath the impression you were going to be getting along. The look on their faces when the fact they were Dan fully set in. Their screams of repentance, begging for their misgotten God to save them. Puts a smile on my face remembering those days. But then the Age of Enlightenment had to come, and they had to ruin all of it. With their logic and their reasons and their philosophy and their not committing mass murder anymore in general. I dislike modern times. I find them depressing. Who commits murder nowadays? Now they got fingerprints and everything, and you can never get away with it. What kind of idiot would do evil nowadays? Like, always a point for evil. Always. Taking all the fun out of it. What were we doing? Right. Trying to save our destined partner in the nearest building. We're just searching bird in the building. I totally don't know that she's here. Let's go ahead and save just in case. So once I get my intelligence and stamina to 30, I think I'll start working on my agility in order to better a zealot. Ooh, zealots. I actually rather like zealots. They're so easy to convince to have some fun. All you have to do is tell them their boss set demands it, and they just go all out. And the weird part is, I could be talking about literally any zealot ever, and you wouldn't know. Oh, yes, I get it, I get it. Take care of your friend, etc., etc. Oh, there was a Jacoya Manor here. Well, now I know. An elf. It's just an elf. I always did find elves weird in Shin Megami Tensei. Like, I'm being serious. It's just an elf. It's like, I half expecting her to tell me to go throw it into the fire. I know they were originally, like, Norse and all that stuff. It's just... Wow. Really? And there's well, I mean, I'm surrounded by the body of female elves, and a Templar Knight walks up on me. He probably is going to be kind of angry. That actually checks out. I barely went a step. It was not even enough time for the moon to change. Really? We're all inflicted with happy. Okay, if Suka gets knocked out, I'm gonna be re-upset. Oh my ever-loving God. At least I leveled up. I didn't level up. As you can see, I put some points into his stamina during the grinding section. Primarily so he wouldn't die so easily. That's been his one real weakness. Alright. It has been like over $3,000 to get her back on her feet. And I gotta spend more money to get her out, too. Because that's just how it goes. After all the trouble it took to get here, we still haven't finished the building our Messiah church. To tell the truth, it's mostly because of the rumor floating around that our Messiah has become possessed by demons. It's all a lie, of course, but because of it, trust in us has decreased and donations have been really low as a result. Please, in the name of God who knows that seek his salvation, give us a small donation. No. Oh, I see. I'll wait until you have more before I ask for a donation again. The church is coming underneath our Messiah. The cathedral holy land of the Messiah Church is at the brink of completion, and it is completed God himself would descend from the heavens there and bring an era of peace to the world along with the Messiah Church. Where is it? I can't tell any unbelieving heathens that. A, brainwashing kids is wrong. We're supposed to be evil, okay? We have the copyright on evil, okay? You're not allowed to be more evil than us. It's great that the cathedral is about to be completed, but it's going to take one heck of a lot of energy to pull it off. How on earth do they plan to do that, and where is that energy going to come from? Your heart, woman. They say that there's a special pot in Roppongi that has the power to seal away demons. That's a little random, but might actually be useful. If only I had it, then I wouldn't need to fear them. Okay, we've copyrighted evil. Okay, hello. Flatter it. I'm happy. Sitting cocky. Let's persuade it. Alright. Yes. Oh, okay. No. I don't have it. No, no. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that actually went better than I thought. But we have copyright on evil. Like, the good church isn't allowed to be... Yeah, stop repeating yourself. I'd really like to go to the side of the cathedral myself, but what with that force field surrounding Papangi, I can't even get close. There's a TV here. Messiah's destruction 30 years ago was a test for humanity sent by God himself. No, the massive floods he sent that killed everything except the two people and his children he wanted to protect was the test he sent to you a long time ago. Through the efforts of those that show that they can withstand the trial, yet still not lose their faith in God, the world is truly giving us an omen of its being rebuilt. I never understood the process of that. Like, at no point in his book does he say, "Oh, and by the way, if you worship me, nothing bad's never going to happen." He doesn't say that. He doesn't even pretend to. There's no suffering is not a proof of faith. You gigantic. Belief in God is of the utmost importance. Faith is everything. Sam contended, and of course, if you're really faithful, you'll do whatever your priest says, and hand over all those donations to help the church out. I'm being too cynical. No, I'm being a realist. I mean, we're supposed to be evil. So stop brainwashing children. That's our thing. Honestly. You show them the Antichrist. Like, the boss man shows off his son's pictures, the Antichrist, in one meeting. And all of a sudden, they have like tiny little proselytizers everywhere. Honestly. Why is this place like a giant underground? Like, this is the same type of view for the sewer. Oh, okay. Well, alright. My intellect can go up. You know, our intelligence is now 30. Like, the max it can be is 40. Ah, zealots. If only you were, you know, capable of conscious thought, you might actually be dangerous. I'm gonna have to upgrade some weapons and stuff between recordings. But honestly, nothing quite says peace and love with God like doing absolutely anything the pastor says and never questioning any of it. I wish I could replace Biden with Willem. Oh, speak of the devil. Aw, what? You couldn't give me a little bit of cash to send me on my way? Oh, I did not mean to change my formation like that. Put me back at the front, followed by Luke. Then let's go with Willem, Werecat, Biden, and Azuka. Azaka is the fairy is putting in a lot of work. A lot of good work as our healer. Lilum is shocked. That's not good. Now, there's one good thing I'll say about the forces of law. They have the best healers. That's a compliment, right? Mostly. Ah, more Templar Knights to fight. They keep aiming at Lilum. Why do they keep aiming at the demon succubus? I say about the Templar Knights. Okay, people, feel free to laugh at me for that one. That was kind of on me. Alright. What kind of spells does she have? I know she's on the higher end as far as level goes. What are our actual stats? She knows Bafulu. Alright. Charm B. Okay, well, alright, so she can lullaby people, charm people, and hit them with that ice magic. And she's not going to be running out of magic anytime soon. That's a decent amount of power, too, for not really being a physical type demon. A dwarf. Accept the challenge. Are you trying to make me mad? Intimidate. And we got Calf. Alright, I mean, we convinced the dwarf to run away and got money out of the situation. I'd say that was actually pretty good. Our accuracy went down. And he did that right before he cast that spell. Alright. Attacked. She took 44 damage, count to 22 damage. Notice how I'm taking like half the damage I should be. Attack, attack, extra, magic. He figured out Mudo already, too. Well, yeah, you haven't been hit yet. You can't cast healing spells before you've been hit. Honestly. Or grand. Hmm. Alright, let's go up the staircase. Alright, so that's a dark room. I love dark rooms. They totally do not annoy the crap out of me in these games. Oh, and there's a... I don't suppose you could cast that on me, could you? Alright, let's go back into the dark room. I immediately get ambushed. Moments like this, when his magic will be the most useful. Oh. Nah. There's a spell I've never had to try because I've always played the versions where you can get that auto mapping thing at the press of a button. Let's see. Mapper. Okay, what? Are you serious? Oh, okay. It doesn't show up until I'm. Okay. Alright, there has to be. Okay. Alright, well, let me see if I can't get magnetite out of her. Okay, well, I mean. I think after this battle, we're going to call it an episode, and you'll be back next time. Right after we slaughter these religious zealots. Alright, this has been the Count of Shadows. I'll see you again next time. Remember, the shadows are your friends.